Hi guys. I'm not going to say happy Columbus Day because I don't think Columbus Day is happy. Indigenous Peoples Day is a better way to put it. I'm part Native American myself, so I feel some kind of way about it. But it has been a very happy Monday for me. I want to share with you guys two pieces of good news. Um, I went car shopping today, and I have no idea what that entails. I've never done it before. Like I said, like I previously mentioned, I had a new car once in my life back in like 1990, and I think that my husband at that time bought it. I don't remember even going with him. I just remember him coming home one day with a new Chevy white Lumina, which then got repossessed after I left the cult and left him. And from that point on, it was kind of like one beater after another. Um, in the second marriage, I had a Ford Windstar, which wasn't too bad, but in between all the different moves and separations and financial issues, it was one used car after another, one free car after another, one lemon after another, culminating in what I drive now, which is the Jeep Liberty, which was a three-time recall model and has cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in repairs. So that's the backstory. The good news is I actually qualified for a loan, unbelievably. It's a 6-year loan. I found a vehicle that I liked. It's kind of a long story because I test drove something that I wanted first, and I was pretty psyched about it. I loved it. It was a Subaru Impreza, certified pre-owned, 2016, and I really wanted it. It was like the perfect color and all the amenities, moonroof and backup camera and great Bluetooth stereo and like heated seats, fantastic at a price point I could deal with. I was still trying to figure out if I wanted to do a lease or a loan, and I thought the whole thing was going to wind up blowing up in my face because Nick was willing to be a co-signer, but because we don't live together, there was like some difficulties with that. And my aunt was maybe willing to be a co-signer, but she's not local. She's in Walpole, Massachusetts. So um, I'm in Nick's car right now. I'm waiting for him um, to come back with some food. We're gonna have some eggplant tonight. But anyway, um, so we get back to the dealership, and the dealer goes to get some paperwork, and he winds up being really pissed off because, as it turns out, that car was already sold, and the previous salesman never put like a sold sign on it or something like that. So he was freaking out, and I was a little disappointed, and Nick was a little bit mad, but it's nobody's fault. These things happen, right? So then there was another car I was looking at. It was another Subaru, but it was brand new, and that would have been a lease, and it was too much for me. It was too much money. So then the guy talks to his manager or whatever. Sorry, it's really dark out. I'm gonna take off my seatbelt. Um, you know how things are. You guys who have bought cars, like you know how it goes at a dealership. They do not want you to leave unhappy, and they certainly don't want a bad review because of things that go wrong. And long story short, I got a car today. It's a 2016 Subaru Crosstrek, fully loaded, has 28,000 miles on it, which is pretty amazing. It's a certified pre-owned in good condition. Couple little scratches on it that they're going to buff out. And I qualified for the loan. It's a 6-year loan at 5.9%. Um, and, Nick co-signed. So I can handle the note every month. It might be hard, but I think I'm still on my ex's insurance plan. And the dealership is going to take care of the registration and all that. I have to get my title from my ex, which is in a lockbox in his house, but my son's coming over tomorrow morning for breakfast anyway, so he's going to bring it, and I'm picking up the new baby on Thursday. It's a beautiful metallic blue color, really beautiful. It rides like a champ. It's smooth as silk. Great tires, all-wheel drive, 33 miles per gallon, which compared to my Jeep right now, my 2003 Jeep, I get 14 miles per gallon. So, that's actually going to wind up saving me money as far as fuel. I opted out of the warranty because that would have been another 1,000, and So I'm just so psyched. And then the other thing that happened was, as you know, I don't have a couch. I never really cared about having a couch or not because I live alone and I haven't been in a relationship in a long time. So I had just two chairs in my living room and, watch TV or whatever that way. Well, now that I'm in a relationship, Nick decided that I needed a couch so that we could watch Netflix and cuddle. And he freaking bought me one today. I mean, we went to Freight Liquidators. Um, I was going to get a used one. And he's like, oh, I got a guy and this and that. And like, I know someone that deals with used furniture. And, he's one of these guys that like always has a guy. Um, so I said, oh, let's not go to Raymore and Flanagan. I don't want you spending more money on me. It's whatever. He spoils me, but I'm really not a materialistic person. I'm really not. I do like my dollar store earrings and makeup and stuff, but I would never expect a boyfriend to spend a lot of money on me. But he insisted, and he said, pick out a sofa that you want. And I was trying to decide if I wanted a sleeper sofa or just regular. And it's not a big sofa, like it's just a little bit more than a love seat. I think it's 72 inches. But I loved like the seafoam teal color. As you can see, I'm very into the colors of things. It's important. I have a small little living room, and that's my main like spot in the house, really. Well, when I'm not eating. But I'm psyched. That's being delivered on Wednesday. It's $100 delivery fee, and I'm going to tip them $20 for removing my old furniture. But it's cool to get it delivered and set up because my son won't be around to help me because he goes back to college on Tuesday, which is why we're having breakfast tomorrow after my therapy at 8:30. My life is crazy lately. Um, yeah, the couch was like on sale for like $399. It was normally $800, so he thought that was amazing. And so like in one day, I got a vehicle and a couch, and I'm so happy. Like I'm so blessed and happy and relieved, and just kind of can't believe this is my life right now because I've gone without a lot of things for a long time, mostly the relationship. But I just didn't really dream that I could ever get a car. It's kind of stupid to not research these things. Nowadays they make it easier as long as you have a job. And, you know, I get spousal support and I have an income. It's not a lot, but it's something. And I've been at my job for over a year, so I guess that looks like it's stable. And they would have given me the loan even without Nick, but because he co-signed, they dropped it from 11% financing to 5.9. So I'm only over my budget by like $13 a month. And because I plan on quitting smoking again, there's that money right there. You know what I mean? Like there's always ways to trim a budget. I've been doing it my whole life. Um, there's always ways to trim a budget. I don't have to get my nails done. Well, Nick likes these, so he pays for these, but there's things I can do without and go without. And I'm already saving like $180 a month or whatever because I don't have cable anymore. But and I also have a new endocrinologist who I can't see until January. I have to call radiology and get an ultrasound on my thyroid gland, make sure that my nodules haven't grown. I'm gonna get my nails filled in tomorrow. Gonna see my son. Gonna see Michael for the last time. And there was something else as far as just reporting on my life, but I'm really tired and headachy right now. I don't know what's taking him so long. I'm really hungry. Stayed 100% keto today. I'm happy about that. And had a ridiculously good time yesterday seeing everybody for my son's birthday. It was wild. It was great. The babies were beautiful. I got along great with my kids and my son-in-law and two stepsons and his girlfriend. I did not get along good with my former spouse at all. There's a lot of hostility there. There's a lot of resentment. There's a lot of him not being able to stand me anymore for some reason. But I got some Torrid clothes in today because I exchanged a lot of sizes. This is a jacket. Well, you can't see, it's dark out. But I'll show you the haul later because it's some really fun stuff. Some new pajamas and unicorn onesie and a unicorn robe and a really cute sweater and this top, which says always trust and love, and it's got a dragonfly on it. So thanks for listening, you guys, and I hope you're happy for me. I've been waiting such a long time to be in a safe, sane, reliable, sensible vehicle. It's also really cute to look at. It's a sexy color and it's modern and sleek and it has a great stereo and Bluetooth hands-free. You talk on your phone through the dashboard and I feel like it's a spaceship. I have to get used to navigating it all. And it's just like when you get a smartphone and you're only used to a flip phone, and you're like, oh my God, what are all these bells and whistles? It's like such a computer. But I'll get used to it. And took it for a nice test drive, and it handles like a champ. So I need to think of a good name for her. It might be something to do with mermaids, unicorns, dragonflies, phoenix, or peacocks, which are all my icons. So, yeah, I didn't get the Impreza, but I got the Crosstrek. That would have been my second choice anyway. Actually, no, it was my first choice, but I never thought I could afford it because it's an SUV. But because of the disappointment with the Impreza, they gave me it for the same price, which I was just really stunned at. So I cannot believe on Thursday I'll have a brand spanking new car, and I've already got things to like kind of trick it out with, like a really funky steering wheel cover and like these cup holder coasters and things to hang off the rear view mirror and a little pop-up garbage thing. And I don't plan to smoke in it, and I don't want to eat or drink in it. Everybody says that. I will have coffee in it, but I don't want it to be a littered, garbage can on wheels like my Jeep was, because I was so depressed over it. It was like a piece of crap, and I just didn't care. There was all kinds of magazines and Kleenex and food detritus and just things that were spilled and whatnot. So 6 years is a long time to pay for a car, and it's a pretty decent size payment. So I'm nervous about that aspect, but I'm going to make it work, and I'm going to take very good care of this vehicle and hopefully have it for 10 years or whatever. So I kind of feel like a grown-up lady, getting a car. First time in my freaking life. So comment down below. Tell me your new car stories, your car buying experiences. I'd love to hear what it's been like for other people. So peace out for now, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.